So more bad news for Axie Infinity. What it looks like is the hacked funds are not going to be recovered. Nearly 7 million of the hacked funds have been sent to a privacy mixer, tornado.cash, which obscures the trace on the blockchain. So it kind of creates some privacy, and it's going to be impossible to track now. So basically, the hacker that exploited the Ronin Bridge has moved the funds according to the on-chain data from Etherscan. And you can see here on Etherscan, this is the address that's reported to be involved in the hack targeting the Ronin Bridge. You can see the balance here now is 0.01 ETH, about $383. And I would expect that that will just be abandoned at this point. So each transfer was over 100 Ethereum, or about $345,000 at today's price. And you can see when this all started happening, it just goes on and on here. 100 Ether, 100 Ether, 100 Ether, 100 Ether, 100 Ether. So they just sent that into the tornado.cash router. So yeah, that's 2,000 ETH. And tornado.cash is basically a privacy tool, and all that's left is there. Now, the other thing about it is, surprisingly, Axie's in-game tokens AXS haven't dipped all that much. In fact, SLP is getting a little bit higher, and it's currently trading at a little over 2 cents. Now, it has been up and down a little bit here in the last little while, but overall, as you can see in the last month, it's actually gone up, right? So in the last month here, it's gone up quite a bit from 0.017 cents to now it's doubled, and that's probably because of the upcoming Origin release that's coming out this week. So that's pretty interesting. The other thing is Jeff Zerlin, who is one of the Axie leaders. He actually went on stage at the NFT Conference in LA shortly after learning about the attack. I thought this was pretty interesting, and as you can see here, he talks a little bit about it.
Realized that the Ronin network had been exploited for 173,000 ETH.
So he's smiling here. He looks a little bit uncomfortable.
And around $25 million in USDC.
173,600 ETH is roughly $590 million US. That's a big number.
It is one of the bigger hacks in history. And yeah, we're fully committed.
So one of the biggest hacks in history, and he's still pretty calm. Obviously, he looks quite uncomfortable talking about this. And so he's at this point saying that he's hoping that they're going to be recovered. There's a chance they can be identified. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to happen now at this point because of it's being sent to tornado.cash. And tornado.cash here is basically spins everything together and mixes all these different cryptocurrencies in a pool and kind of flushes it out. So that's what's going on right now in Axie land, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. This is definitely one of the bigger hacks in history, and as I've been kind of saying, I think that hacks are just going to become more and more prevalent. So it is really important, with bots, with hackers, with all this stuff, to beef up your security, change your passwords. I use a password manager called LastPass. I'll put a link in the description below, and I would encourage you to do that as well, and also change your master password from time to time. All right, well, that's it for this video. We'll see you in the next one.